Okay, so today is we all very fortunate to celebrate Khentrul Dolpo Sangji or Buddha from Dolpo. We can celebrate his passing nirvana. So why we are fortunate? Because any extraordinary enlightened beings, when they pass in, is not like normal people's passing. Because normal people's passing, you don't know where you go. You have no choice where to go. And you go somewhere without any freedom whatsoever. And extraordinary beings passing nirvana, we call passing nirvana. So which means the emanation body as like a human being has sick aging and sickness and everything content is dissolving normal need to function here. So that means run out that beings who has opportunity, merit to experience that enlightened being, run out merit. So that's why our karmic version is gone. That's it. So the other ways, these, even they are not under control of the karma, manifest as a karmic version for human beings, because for human beings, you need interact in a human way. So that's why they manifest finished and this time. So passing into the Buddha nature. So passing nirvana, or we call passing in Buddha nature, or you can say passing into the Dharmata. So basically, if we use ordinary language, then you pass in your performance. When people doing performance, you make up your face, or you wear mask and wearing performance clothes, and you perform, and then finish, then you go back your home, your normal life. So they're going in the primordial home. so like that. So to that date, if we remember and we celebrate and we do virtues activities, and then we celebrate, dedicate, then is an opportunity for us to have gain a great merit. So that's why I say we are fortunate enough to celebrate that. So working?
Working. It said it wasn't working, but it's actually working on it. So.
Okay. So today is Khentrul Dolpopa's passing nirvana day. So I introduce those who has no idea who is a Dolpopa. So Dolpo is a place used to be part of Tibet, and nowadays in a remote area in Nepal. So in the past, Tibet is very big. So that time, most of Himalayas, nowadays part of India, part of Nepal, Bhutan, all of them is Tibet. Okay, that time, he born in Tibet. Tibet is Dolpo place, Dolpo. That's why I call Dolpo. And also, he's well known as the Buddha from Dolpo. So why call Buddha from Dolpo? Because Buddha Shakyamuni, he prophesied as like his own name. He said, my name. My name means Buddha's name. Buddha's name, we're not talking about Shakyamuni. We're talking about the turtle, turtle and name. Sometimes people mix. So some cultures, the turtle call name. So Buddha the turtle we call Genkin. Genkin means knowing everything or omniscient. Okay, so he's saying Buddha prophesies that Dolpopa, his real name, Sherab Gyaltsen. Okay, Sherab Gyaltsen. So, but he known as Khentrul Sherab Gyaltsen or Khentrul Dolpopa. Dolpopa means who is from Dolpo. The omniscient one who is from Dolpo. Okay? So, Buddha prophesied him. So that's why known as Buddha from Dolpo. Okay? The Khentrul, the Dolpopa, Sherab Gyaltsen is a very, very special person. Few reasons I tell you. First reason, Buddha prophesies more than anybody else. Nobody is prophesied as much as Dolpopa. Usually, whatever tradition they say, oh, Buddha prophesies this one, Buddha prophesies, oh, this Lama, always people say these things. Yes, true, if you find somewhere similar names and similar letters and similar something you can find, and then people interpret this is prophesied. But nobody has that clear as many times, many sutras as Dolpopa, nobody. Okay. I think that is not the Cholangpa tradition overpraise him, not that. Is all other traditions, Nyama traditions and Gelugpa traditions, they all know. I mean, of course, knowledgeable ones, more knowledgeable ones, they all know Dolpopa is Buddha prophesied more than anybody else. So that's well known. Well known means every human person know, doesn't mean that, but it's all knowledgeable know. Okay, so he's very special. Also, his prophesy is not just his name, but his father's name, mother's name, birthplace name, what he will do, what he will achieve, everything. So that's incredible. So what we will achieve, Buddha prophesied him is, he said, he is victory of the Dharma. That means Dolpopa knows what is Buddha's provisional teaching and definitive teaching. So among the Buddhist scholars, big thing is people have argument, philosophically argument their own views. Firstly, they argument views to the non-Buddhist, but also then they have argument inside each traditions, different views, they have argument. But all arguments boils down is which one is provisional teaching, which one is the definitive teaching, which means the Buddha said something, you need interpretation or just what said exactly literally. Whatever it said exactly literally means it's a definitive teaching. Is provisional teaching means, oh, said this but means this. Said this but means this. That's provisional teaching. That's his argument. But who can really interpret it? Who really knows very well is Buddha from Dolpo. Dolpopa is Buddha himself said he will make distinguish what is definitive, what is provisional, he will know. So that's why he called his victory of Dharma victory. That's he called. He's omniscient and victory Dharma. So the same as happened in his life. When he studying from such a tradition, then everybody thinks, oh, he's incredible. And then he went many monasteries to debate. Went any scholar, he went and debate. Everybody debate him. Nobody can compete him. So then everybody say, oh, he knows everything. He must be omniscient. So he got that title from the public. Usually people, like give titles from some party. Party gives the title. Disciples give title. And monastery give title. Any party give titles. It's okay, but it's recognition. But there could be little bias, could be little exaggeration. Any politics or anything can be happen. But Dolpopa give omniscient name is not from his party. Okay, at that time he has no party. He's just studying person, kind of student, And so he has no party. He has no opposition. He's not involved in politics, nothing, just from the public. So that's why it's much more accurate and clear. So that matches what Buddha prophesies and what publicly gets his title as omniscient. That is very special. Nobody like that. There's many Tibetans, Aichi tradition, they call them omniscient, their own Lama. For instance, Sakyapa, Kinchin Koramba, they call omniscient Koramba. Okay, Nyamaba, they call Kinchin Mapam. Okay, Jim Mapam, they call omniscient. Okay, Gilukpa say, oh, Kinchin Jang Japa, many. Okay, and Kagyepa call Kinchin Tamakarpo, or Drupa Kagye, and many Kinchins. It's nothing, sounds like nothing special, because everybody calls their own Lama called omniscient. But who get from that is a little bit different. Okay, so then Dolpopa is like that special. That's what I want to tell you. And also the Dolpopa is also there's many life stories, many lifetimes stories of what he is many bodhisattvas and sometimes animal bodhisattva, like this kind of many stories. And also he is meant to be doing, he's meant to be the second Karki in the Shambhala called Pantaraka. Okay. And also he meant to be Guru Rinpoche and also Bama Sangbawa. And he meant to be also Ndrikong Kyopa Rinpoche, the Ndrikong Kagye is the founder. And then, yeah, many. His Sons and Gambo, and meant to be many lamas, many emanations, different emanations. But only Dolpopa, he born 1392 century. So that time he born. So this person is the only Buddha prophesied. Many, many ways. Very, very clear. Okay, so not only that, then he done something very special. He, how to say, upgrade Dharma, or how to say, he made very big distinction. What is provisional teaching and what is definitive teaching. And then he not just arguing the Tibetan masters, but he even arguing Indian masters. Arguing means not personally, okay? And the text, philosophy. He, because at that time Tibetans, any Indian master said, oh, accept, like that. Anything come from India, oh, wow, people accept. But he made distinguish, oh, Indian, the top masters, this, and medium ones, this. It's okay ones like this. And he made that distinguish. Okay? And he make Dharma very clear what is completely high golden Dharma and what is 3/4 okay, what is half okay. He made like Dharma like that. Maybe you guys hear before, we have Dzokden, Nirden, Samden, Studden. So complete golden age time, and then like half golden age time, 3/4 of time, golden age, the half golden age, and then Kali Yuga. Okay, so that's the time. A time according to Buddhism, how people, the opposite. Science say evolved. Buddhism say go down. Go down means not talking about before we are superhuman, big as a mountain, then become smaller and weak. They're not talking about that, but the mentality and the past, much more pure, and then less pure. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That makes sense. Well, I think as far as I know, the people and communities, and the past now is no more selfish. And the past, more people sharing. So like that. So he's saying like this. Similarly, Dharma also have like that. But Dharma is nothing to do with the time. Dharma is up to us. We want to make golden Dharma, or we want to make 3/4 okay Dharma, or half okay, or just little Dharma. So that's Dolpopa saying. So that's why he said he emphasized on golden Dharma. So that's why he defeated others. And he's not saying 100% wrong. He just said not good enough. Not good enough. If you want 100% golden Dharma, then you have to view is like this. And then your action is like this. You have to be, your meditation like this. That's he saying. Okay? He made that distinguish. Nobody made before. Okay? He made that. But how he made this also is the continuity is a little bit different. First, he becomes scholar, and everybody call him omniscient. And then he become humble. Means that time he study different places and then Sakya. And then one day he came to Chonang retreat center. So Chonang means a place name. So Chowo, Chomo means a venerate name in Tibetan. Everybody maybe hear Lhasi Chowo, the Chowo from Lhasa, right? And then maybe you heard Chomo. The nuns we call Chomo. You know, the Wustang just call Ani. Ani is like auntie, just like we Christian way. Christians call auntie, yeah? The nuns, they call auntie. Similar way, the Wustang Lhasa people, they call Ani as like auntie. Because you can't be mother, so then just call auntie, right? But we don't call that in Kham and Amdo, the eastern, the border region. We call it Chomo. Chomo means a female, the venerable female. So there's a mountain, very holy mountain called Chomo Nakman Gyarmo. So this valley called Chomo Nang. Nang means inside valley. So Chonang was first resident monastery there, more like retreat center. Start from small retreat center. Because in the past, Guru Rinpoche and many others stay there like no retreat center, just stay there and meditate. That kind of very blessed place, holy place. So then Chonang was also a few stay there and then become small retreat and then become a big retreat. That's as how Chonang was start. So Dolpopa not born there. Remember, he born in Nepal. And then he not studied there because there's no intellect study there. There are more practitioners meditate. So he studied everywhere Satya, and then he become omniscient. Then one day he visited that humble center, humble meditation center. Then he realized, oh, all this Jonang center, men and women, everybody knows the ultimate truth. Oh my God, they realize ultimate truth. Realize means they realize directly. Another language, everybody realize emptiness directly. Another language, everybody realize directly Buddha nature. He knew that. Then he felt humble. He inspired, and his intellect, omniscient means nothing. Compare them, just intellect. He think like that way. Then he promised himself, I will come back here. So that time he's already busy and many things have to do. So he went back, and then can't remember how long it took. Then he came back, and then he took that meditated Lama, Khenchen Churko Ozir. So that time called Khenchen Churko Ozir. Churko Ozir, he took as Lama, and then he practiced very humbly. Okay, no ego, no scholar, no omniscient ego throw away. Maybe he doesn't have ego, but whatever look like, he become very humble and bow down small retreat center. Not small, but compare the other places. And then he practiced humbly the Kalachakra path. So then he become the incredible realization, and then after, not too long after, then the Lama passed away, and then they choose him as the Vajra master for there. But he said he has much more realizations come out because he built the stupa for his Lama. So this stupa is very famous. Why? Because nowadays maybe we have so much machines and everything, so some people can build big stupa like this. But in that time, think about 13th century, nobody had that big stupa. Nobody, never seen, never heard. So he built incredible stupa, and people thought, no possible, this is how I achieve that big, it's impossible. But he knew can achieve somehow, you know. Yeah, because that Tibet is a very remote area and poor, kind of poor, and you know, compare other places, and zero machines and nothing. So he built it, and we see. Then he said, when I build in mountain like stupa, I have realizations like oceans are come. So that's why he becomes, you know, like exceptional at that time. For any other traditions or any scholars come to him, some people want to debate, or some people maybe want to receive Dharma, whatever, they said, becomes his disciple. They said, all of them, when we snow in the ocean, they just dissolves in the ocean. So all the big scholars and everything come to him, just dissolves there. So that's why I'm saying we had fortune enough today, the opportunity to celebrate Dolpopa's passing nirvana. That's what I'm saying. So, and then how we celebrate today is not we eating huge meals and I mean I ate it already huge meal, but we not emphasize that today. We not drink alcohol and we have drunk and not that kind of celebrity and loud music, huh? We're not doing that. We doing something better. So what I want to do better is I'm going to present the Tantra, different levels of Tantra, or you can say different classes of Tantra, the essence. Not often people talk, so this is a real opportunity. We discuss this. Why that connect with the Dolpopa? Because Dolpopa, he talk about complete golden Dharma, which means he connect the Sutayana and Tantrayana is connect from the beginning, in his view. So other people's struggle is Sutayana is one, Tantrayana one, and then we're difficult to transcend or difficult to complement each other. So Dolpopa, he made that very clear. So he made that clear, but he, of course, he prefers the most completion, the golden Dharma, which go to the Tantrayana. But the Tantrayana, when we're talking about the Sutayana and Tantrayana, what it really means exactly, simple way to understanding the suitability of the people. You know, some things, some educations we suit for child, and then some maybe suitable teenage, then suitable young adult, then more suitable for middle age, like that way. Or you can say kindergarten and primary school and high school and university is suitability different, and the capacity, university capacity and primary school not same. So teachings like that way. So that means the Sutayana and the lower Tantrayana are similar. A little bit different, but similar. Okay? And so that way. And then higher Tantra then becomes totally different. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk. So that means what is the different? The most essential point is Sutayana means we fighting for our neurosis, bad habit. We fighting for negative emotions, negative view, negative attitude, which means is old habit, habitual patterns. Fighting means we have always have antidote and try to get rid of. That is Sutayana way. Okay, then Tantrayana way, what is the difference? Is very different. Okay, what is the difference? We not, in general, and Tantrayana means you not get rid of them. Instead, you make them as a path, make users as a path. What do you mean users or path means? Means you learn and practice how we can make useful our anger, desire, jealous, any of these things, how we become useful. Without abandoning, how make beneficial. So that is Tantrayana path. But the lower Tantrayana path means it does not mean every anger, every desire, everything, every jealous, everything you can use the path. No. No capacity of that. It means limited. Limited way you use us, and the rest you do similar sutra. So that's why I said the lower tantra is similar sutra because of that. Then go high and then become very different than Sutrayana. Okay, that's as you have to think about. Okay, let's say the 4 classes of tantra we call, right? The first one we call Kriya Tantra. And then second one we call, well, I forgot the names. In the past I remember. No, I forgot all of them. Anybody remember? Korea. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm become that much old.
Kriya, Karya, Yoga, and Anatara Yoga.
Yeah. Kriya,
Karya.
Karya. Oh, Sanskrit, okay, Sanskrit name. Kriya, Karya. Yoga, Anitara Yoga. Means high yoga, okay? Means in Tibetan we call Shajit, Nanjurjit, Nanjurlamijit. So which means Shajit means Kriya. That means in English is more talking, idea. And the second one more action, action tantra we call. Then the third one we call yoga tantra. yoga. And yoga means Nagnjur. Yoga means more union. And then the last one called high yoga tantra, high yoga. Okay, that must be say ani yoga. Ani yoga. Okay, ani yoga, I'm not sure. That's Nyoma way saying, or in general, not sure. Nyoma way say yes. Okay, so anyway, the first tantra, first level of tantra, and all of them, what does make differences is, firstly, the person who receiver as a limitation. So limitation, think about with the person, without the time measurement. Doesn't matter any time, there's such people only suitable the first level of tantra, first class. And then some only able to second, then third tantra, like that way. And also there is usually, in general, they say the tantra suitable for the in the past golden age time, and then I said, the modern golden age time, and then 3/4 time, 3/4 golden age time, and then half, and then this Kali Yuga time. So that means a Buddhist theory in the past, people have no anger, no jealous, no selfishness, no possessiveness. First humans. That time we call golden age. Okay. So at that time, if you want to practice tantra, is only you can practice first level of the Kriya tantra, because you don't have the others. It's not, you are so bad, that's why you can't do at that time. It's not that you are so good or you don't have those things, that's why you don't need the other tantras. Okay, tantra is very, very special. Tantra is very special. You have to think about this. Tantra is, the time is worse and worse. The people have more selfish, more, and then tantra suitable more. Okay, you have to understand that way. So that's why notice which tantra is suitable for us. Actually, we are suitable, the highest yoga tantra suitable. The indication, always people want the highest yoga. So that's kind of indication. What the failure we are doing is we not understand properly, and the presenters didn't present properly. Okay. So some intellect people stuck in the text and can't go any expansion. So that's why I couldn't do it. Of course, people maybe have lack of experience, so then you can't present properly. That's the one failure. The other failure, of course, people lazy, people don't have no idea. People just always busy in the samsara and not study properly, not practice properly, so then they don't know. There's no good guidance like this. But the time, we can't blame time, because Tantrayana, you have more emotions and more these things, desire, all of them. We have bigger. It's still suitable more high yoga. So that's why. Okay. So that's why all golden age time, Buddhist theory, that time there is no anger, no possessiveness. So only you can practice the first level of tantra. which means, let's say, in normal humans, we have anger, jealous, desire. We have many, many things. But which one more? Which one more? Which one all the time is desire? Okay, so that's why always they explain with desire. That doesn't mean in only desire you can practice in the Tantra. Not anger, not jealous. Doesn't mean this. Means you can all of them. But the text, traditional text, always emphasize in the desire. So that's why people, when I say people read the text and can't go any expansion, means they just copy in this and they don't know how to explain properly. Then they don't know how to experiment properly in different way. So that's the failure of our time. Okay, so that's why in the traditionally say, oh, what is the high, the levels of Tantra? The first level, the Korea Tantra. That time they say, oh, we can only practice the desire of look each other. Look each other, that desire only you can practice as part. So that means golden age time, they have only desire or look each other. They don't have any more. So that's why they can practice Dharma. But nowadays, even we have much more, but we can only practice, the lower ones, we can only practice look each other. That look at each other's desire. That's only you can practice because you can't go more than that, because if you go more than this, you go in the wrong way, you're not going the right way. Means let's say you have many different levels of power for machine tools. You got a lot of experience tools. So let's say you have little powerful, more powerful, very powerful if you have full tools, but more harder and harder to need skills, then, I can use only the first one, even not so powerful, but I have to use this because I know exactly how to do it. But second one, not sure. Third one, no way, because it's dangerous, right? So that's why the first Tantra, you only can that much. Okay, traditionally say just look each other. That desire you can only use, but so that's why the visualizations, everything come like that way. Okay, but we have to understand is more not only desire or anger or jealous or anything. You can categorize and which level I can use as my path. That's you have to think about. And then the second action Tantra, they say, in the golden age time, that one, they say, you have golden age time dropped, then go more like three quarters correct Dharma. At that time, look each other is not enough. You have to smile each other. You have to smile each other. You can enjoy that desire. You can use that as a path. Or similarly, anytime, if you can practice that much level, you can do. If anything go more, that's dangerous for you. Okay, and then the third one, they say, smile is not enough. You have to touch hands or something like that. That's enough. Okay, so then you go to practice that much. Okay, anything and more than that is straight dangerous for you. Dangerous means not as path. It's not as path, Dharma path, turns like just samsaric. Okay, dangerous means this doesn't mean you're going to die. Okay, It doesn't mean you're going to die, but also not necessarily always or consequently you're going to be hell, not like that. But don't understand that way. But it means dangerous because your enlightened path it becomes samsara, not enlightened path. So it means that. Okay. So and then if we go high, if people suitable the highest yoga tantra means as much as desire, the strongest desire you can use as path. Similarly, you can use the most anger, most aggressiveness, you can use as path. So meaning like that. So that's why we have, like we have deities, incredible wrathfuls, incredible wrathfuls, and killing and standing, squashing other beings and even high gods and Hindu gods and stand up and looking like you have many scarves, how do you call these skulls, and you have fresh skulls and old skulls, everything you wear, and you drink in blood and doing many, which means there is no limitation. If you have no limitation, everything, every kind of anger, every kind of aggressiveness you can use as a path. It's not dangerous for you if you are if that level. Is everything becomes enlightened path. So shows that. At the same thing, we have that the sexual union and many all the images, things, and like at the very angry same time, sexual union at same time angry, same time all of them. It's in general normal human. You can't have passion and aggression same time, but in deity show these things is kind of saying the limitations. Okay, go beyond limitations. So that things how they happens is it will happen in the like golden age time. People have no desire, no possessiveness. At that time can happen? No, means can happens. That first golden age, okay, that's we call karmic golden age. Karmic golden age. That time is not the highest yoga tantra, not suitable. But when is suitable is now. Is suitable now, okay? But maybe you heard other people say, oh, no, it's Kali Yoga time, and Dharma is degenerating, blah, 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 blah. So that's, I think people have a little bit misunderstanding, because according to the Hinayana, according to Sutayana, yes, there is such thing called Dharma degenerate. But in the Vajrayana point of view, there is no such thing degenerate Dharma. Okay? Especially in the Dolpopa Sherab Gyaltsen, he emphasized and the second golden age. The second golden age means it just happened like in the past, not like that. We make things happen. We have to make happen. So that means how do we get it happen is we practice a golden Dharma, completion correct view of the Dharma. So then we will make happen the golden age, which means this humanity on this earth going to be transformed, and everybody practices Vajrayana, and everybody understands the path very well, and no mistakes in the past. Historically, we repeatedly mistake again. I mean, personal level, community level, and national level. In international level, people mistakes all the time. Your anger controls you, your desire controls you, and you are become slave of the anger, desire, jealous. Instead, we using anger as beneficial, using desire as a beneficial, using jealous as beneficial. Don't know how to. When you don't know how to, then you become slaves of them. You have zero freedom, so that's why we do mistakes. We all know often we mistakes under control the desire, under control the anger, under control jealous. We always mistakes. The same thing, what is going on, so much wars and everything, terrible things happening in the world now because of that. Same thing. Some people have bad karmas, have that powerful powers more than personal level, more and national level, international level. They have these powers, bad karma, leading bad karma, and harm for so many sentient beings, and destructing all the economic everything, make everyone suffer. So these things happen in Kalachakra Tantra prophesies. If this thing happens, didn't say not happen. It will happen, but not always like that. Then we have let's say us, we are interested in Golden Age Dharma. We interested in high Tantra practice. We interested in to liberate sentient beings. Those people's cause and condition also have power. Sooner or later, we can rise this bigger and bigger, and then transform the world the other direction. We can do that. That's why there's no such thing forever degenerate. There's no such thing degenerate forever. Okay? The degenerate forever means is more Hinayana point of view, which means more lower Buddhism point of view, there is degenerate. But also they didn't say it forever. They didn't have any answer. Or in Hinayana point of view, Buddhism takes only 5,000 years. Only 5,000 years and then finish. But in Vajrayana point of view, no. We become more and more. Why is more? Because Tantrayana means you have more emotions, more this possessiveness, more desire, more determination. Those nowadays we have a plenty incredible determined, like samsaric determined people, samsarically very successful people. Those can change. Turn in more enlightened way, more in compassionate warrior way. So the Shambhala Karkis means compassionate warriors. Okay, so this Shambhala Karkis as how do you say, designed for help us how to we learn compassion warrior. Okay, so that's why I even I have lineage and Nyangma, Sakya, Kagyu, Gelu, Chonang, all of them. But I more often teaching and practice emphasize on Kalachakra because the Dolpopa's view and this golden age emphasize and connecting with the pure realm of Shambhala. So that's why I do this. Okay. So like that. So so then that means we talking this today as we celebrating Dolpopa's passing nirvana, which means that is we are at least I introduce new people to what Dolpopa means and what his mission. So I myself, I carried a Dolpopa's mission. I carried the Shambhala Karki's mission. So I introduce people, and people inspired this, and then people join together and practice this. So that is the best celebration, best offering, and Dolpopa. There's no better offering than anything else. So that's why we celebrate in this way. Okay? Understood? Okay. Now you have questions if you want. Yeah. How long took?
A question about the practice you were doing earlier with the mirror in front of the water. Why do you put the mirror in front of the water?
Many reasons. Firstly, mirror reflect many things. So all our life, or existence, just like reflect in the mirror. And in the reflecting mirror is, you can say, you know it's not real, but at the same time appears real. So everything else, our life, everything we think is real, just appearance. Reminding us that, and that's the one reason. The other reason, simple reason, reflecting, or the, if they, in our region outside, I reflect on the land, then I shower in the land, and the land owners and the land spirit beings inside and whole, I reflect in these images, Buddha images and Bodhisattva images, and then Buddhas and Bodhisattvas invoke them, I shower in them. That's simple way. But the bigger meaning way is shown us is all appearances, just like a reflect in the mirror.
If we can transform these desires and anger and ignorance, where's the best place to start?
You don't need transform. That's you often hear everybody say. I say is wrong. In Tantra, you don't need transform. You don't need transform desire. You don't need transform anger. You use anger, you use desire, you use jealous as beneficial. We just need to learn how to use beneficial, not transform. When you use tool machines, do you transform tools?
No.
No, you don't fault. You don't tools, you not transform. You just learn how to useful them, how to useful and not dangerous. But if you never learned, is they are dangerous? If you never learned, yes, they're dangerous. Any tools, machine for machines, anything, gun, anything is dangerous if you never learn, you have no idea, and you're just doing something. It's dangerous. But when you know how to use, when you use, where we need, when we don't need, right? But if you don't need place, if you use it, also useless, right? Same thing. When you need to learn when I need anger. How much anger I need? How I use them. You need to learn this. Can you think about when you need anger? Anything? Oh, that time, this time we need anger. When? Anybody think of? Imagine? Can you imagine?
Someone is trying to hurt you.
Yes. Do we need anger?
And they're in front of you, you can be forceful but clear. Is that anger?
Yeah, anger is a very strong energy actually. Is it true? That's why you can control. Usually people can't control anger because anger is strong energy controlling you. You means the person, controlling the person, and then person have no choice. You shouldn't do things. You just do it. You break cup, you break this, and you shouldn't do things. You do it because anger control you, right?
Yeah.
So why? Because you never learned how to control anger. So then the anger control you, instead you control anger, right?
Yeah.
But it's strong energy, strong forceful. It's useful. If the same as machine, the machine, if you don't know how to use, then it's dangerous. But if you know how to use, then it's so useful and beneficial, and not even dangerous. If you know how to use. Same thing, exactly same thing. So that's why we just need to learn how to use anger. Let's say, first I said, anger is why anger is good. I tell you, there's good quality we have to talk about. Because usually always we think it's bad quality. Bad, we think, oh, anger is bad. But why we think it's bad? Because anger controls you, you make mistakes. That's why we say bad. But that's not anger's quality. This is just we are incapable. Who possesses the anger is incapable. That's what the problem, not the anger problem. If you use the tool the wrong way and you cut your hair, you can't blame the tool. You have to blame yourself. Same thing. Okay? Say, okay, then what is anger for good for? Let's say, if usually we have anger is wrong time. Wrong time we have anger, not right time. But why? Because we can't control. In Tibetan we say this. It's very shameful. Okay, weak man, he cannot fight the enemy, and he came back, beat up his wife. That's terrible, huh? That means that weak man, when you see the enemy, you can't have anger. You cannot have anger. Why? You're scared. You're scared, you have no anger. Do you have anger same time scared? Not the same object. If the tiger jumps you, you scared or you anger? Scared, that's the problem. But if you, instead you scared, you are really angry, what happens? Probably
Tiger kill you. Tiger will be.
probably can't kill you if you are really angry. Yeah.
Yes.
You can fight.
Yeah.
Probably you win. Especially if you have tool or something.
Yes.
Because human beings don't know how to use tool, right?
Yeah.
But we don't use because if we scared, then we don't know. But if you are really angry, you are furious with the tool, you even can fight the tiger. Think about this. And think about like powerful people, you have to fight with a cord or something, like, and people scared, people scared, no matter how much you have good reasons, you can't verbally also, you can't fight because the powerful people, how do you say, pacified you. But if you are furious, then you can do it. Sometimes people shy and cannot say it. Then if you are angry, you can say it.
Mm.
then you, oh, wow, then you feel very good after that. Is it true?
Yes.
So like that. Huh?
Mm.
Desire even better, because desire means all the humans' enjoyment and everything come from first you have desire, then enjoy.
Mm.
Think about even the food. You need appetite first. Huh? Appetite, and you're very interested in that food. Huh? You are craving as much as craving, you enjoy that much. But if you have no craving, no appetite, you can't enjoy even the food.
Mm.
True?
Mm.
Same thing. So that's why we need how to use them. You have two choices. You try to get rid of them, or you can know how to use. If you learn how to use very well, means you are Tantrayana practitioner. If you know how to get rid of, or at least minimize, is really can get rid of is question mark, really. The Sutana say yes, but in my point of view, not sure. Okay. But how to learn, that's yes. That's really possible. Anything we can learn. So why not? Then until now, not many people learned because nobody said it's very clear. Nobody said it's clear. Nobody encouraged it. Always they go to the Sutana. They always mix the Sutana with the Tantrana. That's why people didn't know how to use very clear. So your question is where we start? When you start, when you are anger, shouldn't have anger, that time you first you are aware, anger is my position. Not me, anger is a position. Because anger is some aspect of my emotion. It's mine. It's not me. It's not me, it's mine. It's not I belong to anger. Anger belong to me. So anything yours you can use, right? You just need how to learn. You need to learn how to use. Your kitchen tools, also you need to learn how to cook. Your car and your all positions, and you dress, even the dress, you learn how to dress up. Same thing. All my anger, jealous, everything is my position. I need to learn how to use right way, right time, right amount. Then you exercise. Exercise, if you fail, you don't discourage it. Because everything you go fail and then learn. Always fail, learn. Right? We learn A, B, C, D, we fail, and then we learn. We ride bicycle, we fail, and then learn. Same thing, everything we fail, learn, fail, learn. So not discouraged because I'm fail. You never discourage it by fail, and then you will learn. That's all process, same thing. So why not? Yeah. That's where I also start. Exercise. Okay. Anything else?
We have some questions online, Rinpoche. So can you use greed in a beneficial way? Can you use greed in a beneficial way?
Greedy?
Yeah.
Yes. Greedy means, like unappropriate, means unappropriate desire, right? or excessive desire. Greedy means a normal point of view, normal human point of view. People accept people have desire, but people not accept greedy. Are so too greedy. Oh no, means inappropriate, right? But inappropriate means is firstly the amount, how much degree of desire, and when you use what for. Compare those things, then we say appropriate and appropriate, right? So that's why if you know what is appropriate, what is inappropriate, then there's no such thing greedy, or you can say greedy. You can say no, that's not greedy, or you can say you can name the state greedy, but you using right time, right, appropriate, So which means, let's say one way, Hinayana path. I want, let's say, no more ordinary people. Oh, I just want a happy life. That's less greedy. And then Hinayana people, oh, I want to liberate from samsara. That's more greedy. And then Bodhisattva say, no, I want to liberate all sentient beings, not just me. That's more greedy. You can say more greedy. Oh my God, these people is so greedy. Liberate yourself is not enough. You want to be liberate all sentient beings. People can interpret it that way too. But you can say, oh, that's not greedy, that is bodhicitta. You can say that, or you can say, yes, that kind of greedy I have. So either way, it's just words, just words we labeled, and then, then we say, oh, this yes or no, certain parties, certain levels, accept or not accept, yeah.
There's quite a few other questions, Rinpoche.
Yeah.
So did Dolpopa say anything about specific practices that could be done on his anniversary?
Oh, Dolpopa said many things, but I think the Dolpopa is more emphasized the view. And he said, if your view is wrong, and then everything go wrong. Okay, that's his view. So his view is Janton. So that's why I always obsess with Janton, because he said view is wrong, then is wrong everything. Your conduct wrong, or your attitude wrong, your motivation wrong, those things are small mistake, he said. But if your view is wrong, then your base is wrong. Your base. So that's he said. So that his view is we all have a perfect Buddha nature. You don't need to transform anything. You don't need to develop anything whatsoever. We just only need unveil our Buddha nature. That's all. That's his view. The others, oh, we need transform, we need develop. Not we need develop. We just need unveil the illusion, unveil these obscurations. That's all. That's his view. Yeah.
There's another question around the source for Dolpopa's mantra, which is given as Omar Guru Vajradhara Vajra Sara Siddhi Hom Hom. So the question is, what's the source of his mantra?
Source?
Yeah, of Dolpopa's mantra.
That mantra is his name. His name. Vajradhara means Dorjin Chang. Vajradhara Dolpopa, and your body, switch mind. Bless me like that.
There's another question asking about some Janankas who say the mantra Omar Guru Prajna Vajra Kalachakra Om.
Yeah, you could say many mantras, different mantras.
Yeah.
So for instance, recently I made many different names mantra as my Lama. I made in Tibetan. Then I made in India the Sanskrit experts. I let him make translate. So yeah, then I send everybody. So for instance, I mentioned, like my Lama as Vajradhara. Then my Lama is like Kalachagra. Then my Lama is Vajapani. Then my Lama as Medicine Buddha. And then my Lama is Amitabha Buddha. Like that. In many ways you can pray.
Another question about Jainampa practices. So the question is, do Jainampas practice Vajrakalaya?
Does Chonamba practice Vajakalaya?
Yeah.
Not everybody, but does. Chonamba have a Vajakalaya transformation and empowerment and practice. Yes, not everybody, not every single one. Not the mainstream, not mainstream practice, but yes, some individuals, yes.
Someone else is asking, they practice Vajrayogini and Vajrakalaya.
Yeah, yes.
Are these as good as Kala Chakra?
Huh?
Are these Yidam practices as good as Kala Chakra to achieve realization?
That's individually you could be good as the same as Kalachakra. In general, Kalachakra is much more powerful, much more elaborated, and yeah, clear everything. But that's in general. For individual practitioner, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, could be equal.
Another question's asking if you can share a little about your personal connection to Dolpopa.
My personal connection to Dolpopa is when before I don't know about nothing about the Chonapa, and Dolpopa's image is very fat, and then look till not the what I saw once something the draw tanka is not perfect. I saw many of these images. I don't know nothing about him, but I just feel some reason. Oh, this is not Dolpopa. This is not Dolpopa. I feel like that. So is that means you know Dolpopa before? I don't know, but I just feel that's not Dolpopa. So one time the Karmapa originally Dorji, one time he made a butter sculpture, not himself made, but I think he arranged somebody, made butter sculpture of Dolpopa. When I saw this, I feel this is Dolpopa. I feel like that. So then since then I made any images Dolpopa, I make based on that. Based Dolpopa statue and Dolpopa Tanka, all of them I made as much as the artistry can. I try to make like this. So I have this kind of connection, and of course, when I read in his text, I read in his text, I feel he's crying. He's crying for everybody not understanding the correct view. I always feel like that. Of course, many occasions I feel Dolpopa very special. There's long stories, so I don't want to tell all of them today. But yes, yeah, many ways, yes.
Thank you. Another question about Dolpopa. So when he clarified the definitive meaning, was that him turning the wheel of Dharma?
Yes, he made a fourth council, the text of fourth council, which means, in the Hinayana point of view, that Buddha passed away, there's a few councils happened, clarify Buddha's teachings. Similarly, he did that fourth council. He did in Tibet, and at that time, all the scholars and everybody, nobody can disagree him. So that means really, he's real, he's a real concept of this Golden Dharma that you can read from a book called Buddha from Dolpo. Buddha from Dolpo, and translated by Sarah Stone. Yeah, you can say the correct name.
Thank you. Another question, Rinpoche. So the question is that you once said that sentient beings are illusion, but how can that be if we all have Buddha nature?
If the illusion,
Yeah, how can sentient beings, how can they be illusion if they all have Buddha nature?
okay, the another way, there's no sentient beings. There's no sentient beings if you think the ultimate level. There's no sentient being. There's no you and me other than our Buddha nature. You and me, the ego of and self person, you know, we have a sense of self to don't know where we come from and where we to go, what happened tomorrow, nothing. That kind of person is illusion. But if we have deep down something more than that, that is Buddha nature. If you feel something much more deeper and confidence of me, you have no limitation of confidence. If you can feel that of me is your true yourself. Buddha nature and true yourself is the same. And the illusion and sentient being same. Illusion of me and sentient being of me is the same.
There's just two more questions, Rinpoche. They're both related. So one question is around ways we can use desire on the path. This person is saying that they've had the Kala Chakra 7 empowerments of a growing child, but their partner hasn't.
What? They had Kala Chakra empowerments?
Yeah, they've had the Kala Chakra empowerments, but their partner has not.
Heart what?
Their partner has not had the empowerments. They're not a Buddhist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're asking, yeah, how can they use desire on the path? They've read the book Tantric Path,
Yes.
but it seems intellectual to them.
Everything we have to start from intellectual. Intellectual, you make very clear, distinguish, and then you have to take the another level. You have to practice. You have to practice according to the intellectual. If you never try practice and say, oh, that's intellectual. If there's no intellectual, how we communicate? There's no way of communication.
Thank you. Another question around excessive obsessive thinking. How can that be beneficial in a tantric way? So obsessive thinking, but to
Excessive thinking,
yeah.
then details of the Kala Chakra mandala, details, visualize it and think about this, and that's the best way to do it. Because there's one man Kerr in America. He is so details of Kala Chakra mandala. He know everything in the mind, and when he talk, his good thing is he know everything. I think he said he meditate every day, and he practice every day, and he got the details and everything. And I think it sounds like the day is very short for him. because he just gone to details of this. His little bit bad quality. If we ask him something, please tell us condensed version, and he can't. He just gone to law. He lost the details. But good sign is when he's assessive thinking, and you become useful. You have to do that way.
And one last question, Rinpoche. Someone's asking, is it possible to start to say the Kala Chakra mantra and to practice Kala Chakra without having the empowerment?
Yes, you can start Kala Chakra mantra. That's okay, fine. So you can practice that. You make some purposity, some connection, and then slowly you can approach more practice.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Those are all the questions online.
Okay. Okay, if you have no more question, then we can dedicate.